a large manufacturing company in Indianapolis. We have about 350 employees, about 650,000 square foot of manufacturing and fabrication. And we do work for large customers, Fortune 500, highly engineered, highly skilled work. We have been on Visual since 1996, maybe 95. I think the ability for us to look into, for example, the manufacturing window and see where our jobs are visually, how far we are complete with a job, or where we are in the job in the process of building the part. Because of the size of some of our routers, for us to have production control, for example, keep track of scheduling all the parts that would go into one large job, it would be a huge task without Visual being able to see where the parts are in the process of coming together in the manufacturing window is a huge help. Also, the scheduling window is amazing for us to be able to look and see where we are and how our schedule will work out visually. So it adds a lot of value for us there. Because we're nuclear certified, we do parts that require material certifications throughout the whole process. So the ability to use traceability to keep track of the material from the time it comes in the door until the time it goes out the door is huge for us. The ability to keep track of all of the specifications that go into the material certifications, that sort of thing that are required by our customers. Everything from heat treat certs down to welding certifications for our particular welders. All of those things are extremely important to our customers because of the nature of the work that we do. So Visual has helped us basically through traceability especially keep track of those. If you were building a nuclear sub, for example, and we're working on parts for a nuclear reactor, the material that goes into that has to be certified to a spec. So when we order that material and that material comes in-house, we have material specifications that come in with it that say, you know, what batch that material came out of, what heat it was, etc. So we have to keep track of that, as not just that, but bolts, nuts and bolts. So to be able to keep track of each of those pieces of material that goes into that nuclear reactor at the end, we have to have traceability from start to finish. We have to be able to certify at the end of the project that this piece of material became this part in this nuclear reactor. Our price is what it is. We focus on quality. It will take as long as it takes, and that's because the quality will be there. It's a hard lesson, I think, for some of our customers to find out that cheaper and faster isn't better. And so that trend has come, and I think will go as you start to see things kind of fall apart and you have to come back to people who are willing to put some time and effort into a job. We're excited about Visual 8. Visual 8 gives us some things that we have kind of done on our own in the past, things like dashboarding. Dashboarding is a really big topic and has been for us for years. And we've kind of done it on our own, but it's not what we foresee with Visual's dashboarding. So I'm excited about that. M4 Extreme is a nice portal to be able to go and create an incident and follow that incident through to the finish. We have looked at other ERP systems. Visual is still, for us, tried and true. It still does everything that we need it to do. It makes sense to everybody that uses it. It makes sense to people when we show it to them. We can bring customers in and show them their job in a graphical format that makes sense to them. Here's where your job is. So yeah, Visual and M4 have still got a place for us.